I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Yeah. Let me close this thing here. Got all my windows and stuff open, man. But anyway, you guys can see the junk, but there's a lot of junk going on in Knicks land. As you can see, got my hoodie still on, whatever it is. I just popped into the crib, but just had enough time to get some Knicks content out. Never got a chance to really give my thoughts on this whole PJ Tucker thing, man. So, this is the time to do it. But before we get into it, man, I should have had this up anyway. You put it up now, to cover up the little background mess that I got back there. But anyway, talk about some Giants real quick, man. Shout out to I am Jarrell, diehard Giants, diehard affiliate there. This is what I posted to him because he posted earlier that the Giants are going to piss me off today. Reason why because today is like the day when they can start talking about who they're going to sign and this, that, and the other. All the teams can tentatively throw out the different signings that they're going to do. So this is a list that somebody from ESPN, Jordan Ranan, whoever that is, he posted a list. So I thought the list was pretty extensive there. So I just showed it to him what he would think. So basically, a bunch of cornerbacks, Fries, which is a offensive lineman, and Winston. Winston is a quarterback, man. So I'm down with it because we definitely need to shore up the cornerback situation, man. So and then Fries, we definitely need an offensive lineman to help out with whatever quarterback we do bring in. And I do like the idea of bringing Winston in here. Winston, he's a people person. I think he'll be good in the locker room. If he gets demoted, I think he'll take that good. And then also just having a guy like that with a positive voice like that, like Winston. I think that he would be good, man. So, I wouldn't mind getting any of these guys, man. So I definitely agree with Jarrell here. So I'm a Giants fan, but I'm a positive Giants fan, so I don't really get too worked up about certain things. This dude Fries is from Staten Island too, so just to throw that out there. So, I'm interested in whatever the Giants do, but I look at the Giants not like how I look at the Knicks. I look at them a little bit more positive because Sunday is only once a week, so it's less of a stress for me. Week to week is less of a stress, leading up to games and stuff. You kind of chill and get prepared to watch the game, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? You can make a decision, you're gonna do it. But anyway, Jarrell's dream came true. The Giants did sign a cornerback. So a lot of people have been looking, man. Shout out to Marshall Green. People don't like Marshall Green, but I think he does a really good job with the Giants content. They don't like him because of the Knicks content, but his Giants stuff I think is pretty good. The Knicks stuff is pretty much the same too, the way that he does content. But Knicks fans and Giants fans are two different people. Two different groups of fans there. So shout out to Marshall Green. I think he does a good job with Giants content. But anyway, this is him announcing what the Giants did. They actually picked up a cornerback. So this dude here, a lot of people were saying that he might be one of the better cornerbacks on the market, if not for his health. So the Giants were able to steal a guy that's actually pretty good, man. So hopefully he comes through and changes the culture here when it comes to the Giants on defense and stuff. So that's what's going around the league right now as far as the Giants and stuff like that. This is more stuff on him there. So Google him. This is what somebody says. He said, in your face, man to man, he's good. He said he's the best quarterback on the market when he's healthy. I just finished saying that. A couple things here. So read up on him. He's only 25 years old. He's from Michigan. Was playing for the Saints and whatever. So let's get back into some Nick news and stuff. Happy birthday to Matt Barnes. So Matt Barnes, he looks Italian because he is. You know what I'm saying? He's half black and Italian, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, freaking Bruce Leroy looking ass motherfucker. But he's 45 years old. Me and him are basically the same age. I'm 45 as well. So guys look pretty good for their age, man. He's a former NBA player, got all the great products and the stuff for the millions of dollars that he has. I don't really have the products. That's why I'm wearing my sunglasses still because my allergies are really screwed up my eyes, man. So, I'm really nursing them, trying to get them back to health. So that's why I'm wearing the sunglasses right now. Also, happy birthday to Leon Rose, man. That's a good segue to what's happening next. Leon Rose, always has been dapper because he's been a agent most of his career. Now he's the general manager, president, excuse me, of the New York Knicks. And up until this point, man, he's had his ups and downs. He has some really good seasons. Starting off, he did pretty well. Then he had that one bump in the road when we missed the playoffs. People forget that we missed the playoffs that one year. People don't talk about it as if it didn't happen. But we did miss the playoffs one year, and then we had a great run, with Brunson and stuff. Then the second year run. So now this is the third year here now, and or whatever year it is now. So right now I'm thinking that this guy is doing too much, and I don't want to say nepotism because nepotism is not the word, but just his people that he's comfortable with. I feel like he's bringing people that everyone's comfortable with, like even to the coaching staff. Like we had you know uh Bryant, he was here. Johnny Bryant. He was brought here because we thought we were going to get Donovan Mitchell. We didn't get him, so guess where he goes to? Ends up going to Cleveland to be with Donovan Mitchell, right? So fast forward now, we got Maurice Cheeks on the roster. What is the point of him having him there? It's because Tom Thibodeau wanted him here. Brunson, with the Villanova crew, we ended up trading DiVincenzo, which I thought we did too much, and then it turns out that somehow him and Rick Brunson have a problem. So I don't know what's going on with that. But we ended up getting Mikal Bridges because of the Villanova connection, and I think we did too much. I think we might have given away the better fit for the team with DiVincenzo from Mikal Bridges. So anyway, that's the point I'm trying to make. Even with Julius Randle, trading Julius Randle for Cat, I'm not really too upset about it, but I don't think we did a good enough job to build around Cat and Brunson now in this new team. I think right now, just judging off the different moves that we're gonna make, we're gonna talk about the biggest one right now at the moment. He's getting guys that are like final piece kind of people to this roster, and Tom Thibodeau is on the other hand playing guys 40 minutes tonight. So it means that he doesn't trust the people that Leon Rose is bringing in here. So I thought there was a seamless connection between front office and coaching staff, but it doesn't really seem like it because the people that Rose is bringing to the table is not good enough for Tom Thibodeau to play give minutes to. So it's just kind of bugging me out a little bit. But let's let the cat out the bag here. Uh oh, speaking of this, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's gonna be out for 2 weeks, so that's a segue. He went out for 2 weeks, but you would think that we would position ourselves in a different way, maybe add some insurance for that, or in the backcourt or something like that. But Tom Thibodeau decides to bring in PJ Tucker. So I mean, PJ Tucker's name is bigger than his game, to tell you the truth. PJ Tucker, he's never was an offensive player. He did his We can look at stats if you want to. I'm quite sure at this point people have looked through stats enough, looked through a lot of highlights and that type of thing. Supposedly a corner three specialist doesn't really shoot the three that well from the corner. Typically league average kind of 3-point shooting, 36% from the field. I want to say 34%. Some years he shot a little bit better than that. Toughness wise, I think that's kind of overblown. He really has like a temper, so I get it. I used to play like this too. I used to get mad for no reason. So this is him yelling at Embiid and stuff. So, I get it. So people want to see him yelling at Cat, because Cat is the one now. So they want to see PJ Tucker cursing out Cat on the sidelines. But my thing is not, I don't know what is the infatuation of watching grown-ups yell at other grown-ups and say, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, he needs that. Grown-ups yelling at other grown-ups like this is what you want. You want to see PJ Tucker cursing out Karl Anthony Towns or cursing out Mikal Bridges, out there. PJ Tucker is trash, dude. And if you want to add this guy's like a final kind of piece to the puzzle kind of player. So if you already have a team that's already set, then you add a PJ Tucker in there to fill in the pieces there, to add what you're missing on the roster. So is this what Leon Rose thought? They said, hey, let's bring on PJ Tucker to the mix then because he's the final piece to what we need to take us to the playoffs. Is that what he thought? Because just to add Tom Thibodeau back to the equation here, Tom Thibodeau basically is benching Precious at the moment. So he's been playing Shamit, he's been playing Deuce, and he's been playing Cameron Payne off the bench with Mitchell Robinson now that Mitchell Robinson's healthy. But Precious only plays if Mitchell Robinson is hurt now. Because Mitchell Robinson was out and then Precious has to have to play. I am really confused with what's happening with the Knicks right now, and I just think that compared to last season was fantastic. It was so much fun last year. I thought last year if we would have been healthy, not even a little bit healthy, we ended up finish with basically Brunson broke his hand at the end, right? But if that didn't happen and everything was worked out and we didn't have all those injuries, if we would have just kept a couple guys without everybody, even without Julius, okay, Julius is out. But if everybody else was healthy, I think we would have made it to the finals and we still could have won with that group, even without Julius. If we had Julius, I think you could almost lock us into the finals and winning it whoever we played against. That's how good I thought that team was with the Knicks, man. But this year I do not see that. And then the injury bug is absolutely devouring us right now. Josh Hart absolutely could use some time off. He tried to take some time off, but they need him. They need him out there. And then Brunson is not. Josh Hart's not fair because he has to get 16 rebounds, in order for for the Knicks to survive. If you got a shooting guard that can get you 16 to 20 rebounds sometimes, definitely could get you 8. Definitely get you 8, rebounds per game. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about a guy that can get you possibly 16 sometimes. So and he's coming from the guard position. That is an asset. That's not somebody that you need him to do that every night to win. That's crazy to me. Our front court can't rebound at all. Right now, PJ Tucker walking into the gym is like our fourth best rebounder. And I'm talking about Mitchell Robinson is in the equation. He just came back. Precious is here. Outside of those two, then you add Josh, and then PJ Tucker's number 4. He's the fourth best rebounder on the team, and I put him over guys like Hawk Porty. Maybe Jericho Sim, but Jericho Sim's not on the team anymore. Right now, like I said, PJ Tucker walking into the gym is our fourth best rebounder on the team. That's ridiculous, bro. So I mean, what are we expecting from this guy? What are we expecting? We just expecting. This is what Ian Bagley was saying. I didn't have it queued up, but Ian Bagley was like, "Oh, this guy, he's not going to add too much, but just adding the leadership and playoff experience and stuff like that. The championship experience. They always throw the championship in there, the championship experience and this, that, and the other. For PJ, I get that, but are the Knicks as currently constituted a championship team? Are we in such a way right now that we are put together in such a way that we are a championship team? Like I just said, PJ Tucker walking into the gym is the fourth best rebounder on the Knicks. That is ridiculous, fam. PJ Tucker, if he got starters minutes, he would get more rebounds than OG and Mikal combined. And that's not even exaggerating. That's not even exaggerating. So I'm kind of like annoyed. I'm kind of annoyed by it because it takes away from what PJ Tucker does bring to the table. I love to have him on the team. I love to have PJ Tucker on the team just for his firiness and stuff like that. All these things that people like him, it's true. He's gonna bring it to the table. Defense. He can be a physical, hard defender. He can be, but he also gets smoked too. He's not a lockdown defender. He's just a physical defender. He's not a lockdown defender. I've seen him get smoked plenty of times. And he's 38 years old, though. You know what I'm saying? He's 38 years old. So he's not like he's like 32, 34. He's 38 and he hasn't played. So if he's in shape and stuff like that and he's ready to go, then he would be a good addition. Just to add, I don't know what kind of shape he's in, but shout out to to some what's my man that from Brooklyn that came here that is always with Tom Thibodeau. He came over. He wasn't in shape. He came off his couch. He wasn't in shape, and he was fighting for his life. Ended up playing a lot more minutes than he should have because of injuries and stuff. So is PJ Tucker along that line now, where we're gonna have to play this guy because guys like OG is gonna be out. Josh needs a break. Mitchell Robinson needs breaks here and there and stuff like. So is PJ Tucker gonna have to come in here and risk his whole life, just for us to function and get blown out the water anyway? So I'm like, So anyway. So this is what the media and what a lot of fans would like you to see. That PJ Tucker is basically going to risk his mental health, to get Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges fired up to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? They want to see him cursing on the sidelines and shit like that. And whatever. Oh, 90s Knicks. This is not 90s Knicks. The 90s Knicks didn't have to curse each other out like this. John Starks needed to be cursed out sometimes because he was wilding. like wilding on defense, kind of imploding. So that's the only reason why they would do that. Like Charles Oakley and those guys didn't have to do that. Even the next era when Oakley wasn't on the team, when we had Larry Johnson and Chris Childs and those guys didn't have to curse each other out. Everybody was self-made men back then. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't need a babysitter. We didn't need a chaperone to sit here and curse people out. I curse my kids out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I wish I had a different way to convey information to my children. But we're not talking about children. We're talking about NBA basketball players here. So listen, if PJ Tucker was doing this to me, I would instantly be in his face like, yo, shut the fuck up. Get out my face with that fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. It's basketball, yeah, but you don't be yelling at me like this. Who the fuck you think you are? That's my energy that I would give if this was me. But that's the energy. Like PJ Tucker wouldn't have to curse me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have the pride in myself to just play basketball without getting cursed out, like an NBA got cursed out that time. That's not the only time. On defense, people want to see this. They want to see PJ Tucker get in the face of people on defense and stuff like that. Like to me, this whole situation was embarrassing to me. I wasn't impressed by it. Look how close. I have never been that close to a man's face in my damn life. If I ever have to get this close to somebody's face, best believe that somebody is somebody like around me is gonna go to the hospital. Maybe me. Because if you're in somebody's face this far, then you need to go to the hospital. Somebody needs to hit you with something, hit you with a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying? Because because you ODing, in my opinion. If you ever get to this point, especially on a basketball court, you're talking about professional basketball. When do you ever get this mad, fam? You know what I'm saying? Because it was a if you people done seen it already, right? It was a routine play. KD got a little bit upset, so then PJ Tucker got in his face. What escalated the situation is one of the security guards came through and shoved PJ Tucker all his strength from behind, and that's what escalated because the argument was just them too, isolated situation where they was like mouthing off on each other. The security guard came in there and escalated it, and it made it more than it needed to be. Shout out to all these bitches around him, because all these guys are quote unquote tough guys here. You're talking about Brook Lopez, you're talking about my man here with the cowboy hats that I forgot what team he's playing for now, and then my man here, Drew Holiday, defensive guys, all these guys, just the energy here, try to break them up. The referee, like you want to talk about 90s back in the days, somebody would have been in between them already. You know what I'm saying? Don't get to the point where a guy is about to lick his balls from the inside of his mouth through his body. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? I know it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, for all this language, but my God, you guys love it. You guys love this stuff because everybody wants PJ Tucker because they want him to do that. They want him to get up in Tatum's face and lick his asshole from his mouth. That's what you guys want. You guys want him to be up in him and yell and scream and go crazy. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I think it's unnecessary. I think it's unnecessary. Because not for nothing, PJ Tucker was playing defense on him, but he was busting PJ Tucker's ass. For that one thing, I think I'm not sure if it was this series there where Durant had his foot on the 3-point line and maybe he got a little rattled a little bit. That might have been. I'm not even sure if that was even against the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? But for all these antics and stuff like that, you want it to happen. For that one moment to get the upper hand. That's what PJ Tucker brings to the table. So after all that I said, that's the positive that this type of thing brings to the table. That one little moment in time that you possibly can get an upper hand over could be the deciding factor of the basketball game sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people like about PJ Tucker. So I do get it. But I mean, to me, this is just ridiculous here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like at the same time, I'm just talking it out because I don't mind getting PJ Tucker, but you get a guy like this, like I said, if it's the final piece to the puzzle. If we already have our team set it up, but we need a little bit of toughness. So let's say if we were already completed and we're like a team that's not in trouble, that still can't find its way on defense and stuff like that, still can't, still finding our injury history together, still not playing well together. You know what I'm saying? In spurts. That's the Knicks right now. But if the Knicks were more put together, where we were like like on our stride now, we're just playing so good. Best team in the. Let's say if we were Cleveland. Right. And then we added a PJ Tucker to the mix. Then we'd be like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? PJ Tucker's on the roster now. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I don't think the Knicks are there right there. Oh, PJ Tucker. Oh, they got PJ Tucker. Oh, snap. Okay. You know, I don't think we're there right now. Then also, too, let me just say this is a 10-day contract. So, if he never signed him, he might not even finish. He might not even complete the 10-day contract. He might not be invited back for a second 10-day contract. So I mean, it's interesting then, but it is what it is. But regardless of all of everything that I said, in this same game or in the same series, they had friendly banter. There was like no beef at all, a little physical, but they had no beef because there's clips in the same playoff series where they were like just talking regular to each other, talking and chilling, laughing, and because I think PJ Tucker was mic'd up for one of the games, and they had a friendly exchange throughout the most of the game. And then plus he has a relationship with Durant's mother, and I think Durant's mother has something to say to him off the thing, and people were like laughing on the side of him, because it was lighthearted, nothing crazy about it. But people forget about that. They just want to see this. They want to see the violence. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the violence that he's going to bring on defense, and they want to see the violence the stress that he's going to put Cat and Mikal Bridges under. But this is the PJ Tucker that I want to see. PJ Tucker should retire and just become a YouTuber or do something involving sneakers or something like that, man. Because personality-wise, style-wise, and everything, he's pretty cool. He's seemed like a fucking cool ass motherfucker. Like I would not mind hanging out with PJ Tucker, chilling out. I think hanging out with PJ Tucker would probably be like one of the best days of my life, probably. Hanging out with him, just chilling out, maybe go shopping, go grab something to drink, maybe go play some basketball, talk some shit, or whatever, just chill out. PJ Tucker seemed like a really cool dude, so for that reason, that's going to bring a lot to the table as well, man. So outside of all that stuff, I think leadership wise, he's going to bring a lot to the table. Just fitting into the mix because never had any off the court problems or anything like that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to fit well with the group, I think, personality wise and stuff like that. So I think he'll fit well with the group in that way. Locker room wise, we definitely need a stronger voice in the locker room, whatever. It's kind of too late for this. I feel like if we wanted to do that, we should have brought him in a long time ago, man. Like, what are we doing, man? Like that's my big thing. What are we doing here? So this is the two videos that I'm talking about. If you click, I'm not clicking a YouTube video because every time I click a YouTube video, I get a strike on my channel, man. So fuck that. Click this video here. Says guarding Kevin on Durant. Here he's mic'd up. So just YouTube that. YouTube PJ Tucker Durant mic'd up. Also, this is another video here, a quick video exchange where Durant's mother and PJ Tucker were having a little exchange. The people that sit next to him were laughing. See the guy laughing? I think that's Durant's agent there or his business partner on the side. They like laughing, so it was like a lighthearted thing. It's nothing crazy, man. But anyway, people don't want to talk about the real shit. So anyway, it's just a 10-day contract, like I'm trying to say. 6'5", 245-pound man. The last time he played, he averaged 1 point per game, like 2.7 rebounds over 15 minutes. Whoa, what are we talking about here? 37% from three. They make sure you put that in there. But 2.7 rebounds per game in 15 minutes. What are we talking about here? That's really it. What are we talking about here? So this is official now. He really signed this 10-day contract. So he's on the clock now. So starting tonight, we play in Sacramento. He'll probably be with the team in Sacramento. Let's see if he plays. I don't even know if he's gonna play. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Take a look at the how we could fit into the equation. Whose minutes is he taking? Starting Brunson is out, but he's the starting point guard. Mikal Bridges, they got him as shooting guard. Josh Hart is small forward. OG here at power forward. Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, so that's the starting lineup. Decent, right? Off the bench, Cameron Payne's one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. They need to play him more, in my opinion. Miles McBride, that's another story for another day. I'm going to do a podcast later about Miles McBride that, I'm probably going to make a lot of people upset. But Landry Shamet is the odd man out, in my opinion. I would scratch Landry Shamet and throw him probably in the fifth, down there in the fifth there, and put PJ Tucker right there where Landry Shamet is. Landry Shamet can't rebound, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not physical enough on defense and stuff. So put PJ out there right in his spot, and there you go. But the problem is, though, as you can see with ESPN's depth chart, they got Precious here in the third string. That's legit. Precious is legit the third string, even though he played 40 minutes as a starter recently to save the season, when guys got hurt. Now when everybody's healthy, Precious is out the rotation. How the fuck did you do that? So Precious should actually be where Josh Hart is there. They even have Josh Hart in second unit and as a starter. Precious needs to actually play real minutes coming in that second unit there. And then, like I said, take Shamet out, put PJ Tucker there. and then you run the table with Mitchell Robinson, Precious, PJ Tucker, Miles McBride, and Cameron Payne. Between Miles McBride, Cameron Payne, Brunson, and Josh Hart with Mikal Bridges, that's the backcourt right there. Any minutes that you need in the backcourt, that's fine. That's five guys. You don't need no more than that. From the front court, with PJ Tucker there, Mitchell Robinson and Precious, add that to Karl Anthony Towns, OG, and yeah, Karl Anthony Towns and OG. That's the front court rotation. You know what I'm saying? So that should be we should be good to go with that. If just all said and done, we should be good with that. But the problem is Tom Thibodeau. What is going on? Precious is legit getting DMP's coach's decision right now when everybody's healthy. I don't know what's happening with the Knicks right now, but whatever's happening is not it. Yeah, everybody has an opinion. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to do a pod yesterday. Everybody was doing pods yesterday. I noticed everybody went live as soon as PJ Tucker was signed. You know what I'm saying? But the big thing is right now, Tom Thibodeau is in the driver's seat. That's why a lot of people don't want him on the roster anymore. They don't want him coaching the team anymore because right now, I think everybody that ever held a basketball in their life knows that Karl Anthony Towns, OG, Josh, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson are the starters. Cameron Payne is the backup point guard. Deuce McBride is a shooting guard, undersized shooting guard, but that's the rotation at the guard. Landry Shamet should never play again. PJ Tucker, you added him that he needs to play immediately. Off the bench there, Precious needs to play. And Mitchell Robinson, he needs to play. Taking days off is not good enough for me. If you sign up to play, you got to play. Play 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Precious is there. You know what I'm saying? So guys need to play. Outside of that, whatever. If this is what it is, then this is what it is. You understand? We cannot be giving guys DMPs at this point. Play your people, play your team, play the guys you have. Because I can make arguments about Pacome, about Tyler Kolek, about a bunch of players that we have on this roster. I can make arguments for. But if you don't want to play them, then the guys that the Knicks put there in front of you that's supposed to play need to play, fam. If we need to go 10 deep, then let it be. Then we need to go 10 deep, and it is what it is. I see somebody just posted something about Moses Brown here. Somebody mentioned Moses Brown. This is Chop Low. So I don't understand why they didn't sign Moses Brown. I can understand the veteran presence with PJ thing, but yeah, I get it. We definitely need another center due to injury stuff like that. But like I said, when Mitch Robinson plays, Precious is out. So what is Tom Thibodeau thinking? What are the Knicks thinking? What's going on? I'm totally confused. You're not gonna make me seem like I'm crazy. People do a lot of crazy stuff in life, but they make it seem like you're the one that's crazy. Now, I'm not the one that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know what the hell's going on. No, you're fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, Tom Thibodeau, Leon Rose or whoever else is in charge, or whoever else has a voice, whatever. I'm not the crazy one, fam. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. This is the team that you put around Brunson. Brunson's about to be 30 soon. These guys, Josh Hart and whatever, about to be 30 soon. You know what I'm saying? So when are we gonna put a real team around these guys? When are we gonna protect our guys? OG's got an injury history. We never got anybody to help him. Now here at the end of the season, a 10-day contract. PJ Tucker's the guy you bring over. Mitchell Robinson just came back from a torn labrum or torn vagina, whatever it was. What's wrong with Mitchell Robinson? And we didn't sign a center. We traded away Jericho Sims for somebody that's never gonna play. So I mean, I'm bugged out. I'm bugging out over it. That's why I haven't been doing the content like I would like to do, because I want to do more content. But now I'm just looking at it like, yo, what is going on here? What is going on day to day with our Knicks? This is not it for me. This is not it. Like you're playing around with me. You're playing around with me at this point. And I'm not gonna sit here and blow smoke up anybody's ass. I'm not gonna brown nose anybody either. You know what I'm saying? I'd say things how it feels, man. And it doesn't feel. This doesn't feel right. But at the same time, if Tom Thibodeau could get this 10-man rotation in and get these guys in, Mitchell Robinson, you got to use him carefully so you don't hurt him. PJ Tucker got to use him carefully because he's getting old now. Precious has to play. Deuce McBride and Cameron Payne, they got to get the majority of the minutes off the bench. Fuck Landry Shamet, fam. Landry Shamet should only play if one of those guys get hurt. Right now, Brunson is out, so Landry Shamet, I guess, could probably get some minutes. But here's another. I was gonna say that for later. I'll say that shit for later, man. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me say what's up to you guys before we get up out of here. If anybody has anything to add, On Dios, shout out to On Dios on Instagram with the great content there. Shout out to David L. Uh, I never like PJ. Yeah, PJ Tucker's not that good. He's not that good. He never was, bro. He never was. Can he be a functional piece to a playoff team? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Is he a lockdown defender? No. Is he a physical defender? Yes. Can he hit the corner three? Yeah, sometimes. He's all right. You know, has he hit big shots in the past? Yeah. Shit. But how many minutes is he supposed to play for us right now? Tom Thibodeau can't even find minutes for guys that's been on breaking their back for us. You know, he can't even find minutes for Precious. So, I mean, where's PJ going to play right now? It's just bugged out, bro. Anyway, shout out to my man here, Visions in the place. Yeah. Sliding down here. Anybody else? Terrence Mosley in the place. What's up, Terrence? It's time to let Kolek run the point. No, it's not. We should have let him play months ago. If Tyler Kolek was going to be a part of the plans, he should have played months ago. You know, and there was definitely chances for Kolek to get action out there. And the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau said, nah, you know what? Everybody going to play 40 fucking minutes tonight. You know, and then Tyler Kolek's only going to play if you know, in the fourth quarter, last 2 minutes of the game. That's the only time he's going to play. That's what Tom Thibodeau. He's been saying that all year. He's been doing that all year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not time to let Kolek run anything. Right now, it's time to get the team ready for the playoffs. Not time to be playing rookies at this point. We should have been playing this guy if that was the case. You know, this shit is crazy. Terrence Mo, this is it right here. I'm gonna talk about this later. I'll talk about this later. I really want to just vent about that later. So we'll talk about that later. So you know, the game's tonight at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to go on again before 10. You know, before the game, because I'm not gonna do a podcast for these late games, man. Fuck that. You know, you're not gonna be doing bullshit and then expect me to stay up all night long and do a full game watch along. And then shout out to guys that's doing post games at 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Get the fuck out of here. Must be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You sign PJ Tucker to a 10-day contract at the end of the season when we have glaring needs at different positions all year. And this is what you do to us, man. Whatever, bro. So anyway, slime, they got nostalgic Nick in the place. Hopefully steps to Draymond Green. Why? Why do we need to do that? Why we could hire somebody off the street if you want that to happen. Why does PJ Tucker now has to sign a 10-day contract, you know, to make 100-something thousand, you know, before the season ends, and he's supposed to step to Draymond Green when nobody else on the roster would do that? You know what I'm saying? How many times have we got punked this year and nobody stepped to anybody? Mitchell Robinson legit got his leg ripped off and nobody stepped to him. You know what? Who stepped to him? Freaking DiVincenzo? What we do to him? Traded him. You know? Anyway. Sheesh. Checking to see if anybody else popped in. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Shout out to Chop Low. You mentioned Moses Brown earlier. So that's it there, man. So I mean, what are we gonna do here as far as Knicks fans? I know this is very frustrating, but listen, we've been through worse, man. You know, to tell you the truth, we've been through worse as Knicks fans and stuff. So it's really not that serious. It never is that serious. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're talking about different things as things goes on here. But you know, I'm happy about PJ Tucker. I like the idea of it. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see him play. You know, if he's on the roster, he needs to play. You know, I just understand tonight against Sacramento, he needs to play. You know, is he going to play 20 minutes per night? No. But if it's 10 minutes available, he needs to get 10 minutes. You know, 10 minutes, spot minutes here and there. He needs to play, period. To get his legs underneath him to get ready for the playoffs. He needs to play. You know, Precious needs to play. Mitch needs to play. All these guys need to play basketball, bro. You know, Deuce McBride, you know, Cameron Payne. These guys need to play minutes right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to play. You know, whoever's healthy, they need to play minutes. Shout out to DeLon Wright. He's on the Knicks bench for what? For what? If he's not going to play, for what? Because Shamit's above him right now. So what the hell do we need a DeLon Wright for? You know, it's just weird. It's just very weird, and I'm just like, I'm just kind of like I'm almost over it, bro. You know, I'm almost over it. So here goes Darren Wilkerson. He said, "You're the most negative and depressed fan I ever seen." He's there to be vocal. Darren Wilkerson. It's too early in the afternoon to curse you out, but negative or whatever. If you found negativity of what I'm saying, then it's just a reflection on you. You know what I'm saying? If you see negativity coming from me, then like I said, it's a reflection on you. You know what I'm saying? Because it has nothing to do with negativity. Should I be like, oh, we got? Let me change my voice. Hey guys, we got PJ Tucker. We gotta win the playoffs this year. Oh my God, the Knicks are guaranteed to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, and will give us a fighting chance to win the championship this year. That's what you want me to say? You want me to change my voice and start talking this way and go pumping my fist like, yes, the Knicks got PJ Tucker. This is one step closer to the championship, right? That's what you want me to say? It's not gonna happen. At the same time, is that true? There's truth to that. Yes. If he's now that we got him, he needs to play. What's the negativity in that? Anyway, congratulations for being famous on the channel. I check you guys later. I'm going to talk a little bit later about Miles McBride before the game starts. And I doubt I'm going to do any watch alongs tonight. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow again for some more content. But it is what it is. He says, we're not negative like you. Anyway, for those that watch this channel often, before you get out of here, hit the thumbs up and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't subscribed. But you guys know what I would like to say, but it's only like 2-something in the afternoon. So you got to wait for, the christening to happen later on in the evening, maybe like 7, maybe like 8, 9 or so, 7 o'clock, 7:30 when the game starts. That's about the right time to throw key words out there, right? You know what I'm saying? But until then,
Hebrew is a beast.
See you guys later. The Die Hard Knicks podcast is out. Welcome PJ Tucker. And let's see if Tom Thibodeau can get this thing together, man, because he definitely needs to clean up his act, man, because I'm pretty much done with him. And I think most of you guys are done with him also. Anyway, Ebro out. Die Hard Knicks podcast. 4 fingers to the forward. Tucker the thumb salute. Peace. I'm out of here.
Ebro, I see you. Die Hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place, cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer.